everybody. This is the Whispering Voice, and I hope you're all happy and well on this Easter weekend. And talking of which, I would like to wish you all a happy Easter, if of course you celebrate it. The sun is shining here. We've had some wonderful weather. It was a bit cloudy with some rain yesterday, but that's certainly gone this morning. So do you have any plans for this weekend? Something nice, I hope. And especially if you're spending it with family and friends, I hope you enjoy yourselves. I'm going to enjoy myself in my own way. I'll be cooking a roast lamb dinner today, and I make enough for me for a few days. And I must say, on the second and third day, it tastes even better. And I will, later on, I will probably put some washing on the line, because it'll dry lovely in this sunny weather and there's a slight breeze. If you remember, I'll give you a little update. The magpie nest in the back garden, well, the eggs have hatched, and I could hear them chirping away when the mother and father come with food for them. So that's a nice sound. We've got the green leaves are starting to come through, which is another beautiful sight. Spring is surely here. And my plans, as I said today, was put the dinner on the go, put some washing out, enjoy my dinner, and then later I will take some spare lamb up to the little cat by the chapel. And thank you to everyone asking. I've had a lot of comments asking me how the cat in the chapel is. Well, it's doing very well. It looks extremely healthy. A beautiful tortoiseshell coat. Looks in very good health. And I take it in turns, as you may know, along with a farmer's wife, and we take it in turns to feed it. One does the morning and one does the evening. And the little cat, well, it's not so little now, has a lovely warm place to sleep, very comfortable and dry. So that's lovely. I personally think it looks more healthy for being outside, really. But I will walk up later to the chapel, feed the cat, and give him some, or her, give her, I think it is. Yes, it's a her, how can I forget that? Give her some lamb, and then I'll come around and put some flowers on my uncle's grave and make it a round trip and a nice walk out, and then just relax really for the evening. Hopefully, if I'm left in peace by two little cats here. But yeah, that's my plans really. I don't like to make too many plans. I like to take days as they come and do things that you feel like doing. I think it's more enjoyable that way. sometimes, if you go somewhere and you haven't planned it, you can really enjoy it. Or maybe that's just me. But people do live very busy lives, and I understand that they have to sort of plan everything really. But luckily I don't. I may spend a bit of time in the garden, just pottering about, and take a cup of tea and sit there and listen. Sometimes the breeze blowing through the trees, and the birds as they feed, and the magpies coming in and out, feeding their young. Yeah, it's lovely. Just sit there, doze off sometimes, which is embarrassing, especially if you fall off the chair or something. No, it doesn't happen. And the cats like to find, if the sun is shining, we'll go and sit just where the sun is on the floor, on the grass of the garden, and they'll just doze away. Very lucky, really. Make sure the birds are fed. Going through a lot of food lately, because a lot of them have young, and they have to, even for their own dependence, have to eat so much a day. And some birds will eat into the dark if they have to, in order to get the amount they need. They know naturally how much they need every day in order to survive healthily. It can be very complex, which I won't bore you with, but very interesting. Also make sure they have water, which is very important. A beautiful sound I heard the other day. I was walking. I wasn't in the woods, I was just walking past it. And what did I hear but the sound of the woodpecker in the distance? And it amazes me even now. Such a small bird, really. Tapping away, pecking away at the trunk of a tree. And when you hear them, a lot of times they're testing the wood, and they know by the sound whether it's worth making their nest, making the hole in that tree. And a lot of times you'll hear these woodpeckers, and they sound as if they've got a reverb or an echo. It's a wonderful sound. And of course it all comes from the neck area of the woodpecker. Marvellous how nature from such a small bird can sound. Because if you heard the woodpecker and you'd never seen one, you would think, good grief, it must be a huge bird. But if you pointed it out, you would say that sound never come from that bird. But it's true. I just stood there really, listening in the distance. Very relaxing. But I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I do sometimes think I go on a bit too much about animals or nature in these videos, because if you're not interested, it can be I should think, so I apologise for that. But hopefully the sounds of these whispers will help make you relax. And indeed, if you're listening late in the evening, may even send you off to sleep. I'd like to thank everyone for those that sent me a friend request on my Facebook page. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed, really. And I was able to speak with some people on there. The Whispering Voice ASMR is the name of it, and I'll put a link in the description of each video, so feel free to send me a friend request if you wish to. I don't bite, but of course it's not everyone's cup of tea that either, so I understand. But I thought I would sort of modernise this channel a bit. I have been asked about Twitter, and someone asked about Instagram. I have thought of Twitter, and for a long time I couldn't see the point of it, really, unless you were a very famous person or something like that, where you have so many followers, and but the more I've looked at it, I can see what it's about now, so I may start a Twitter account. If I do, I will let you know. But I won't overdo things for a minute. And the good thing about Facebook is I found people there which I didn't know existed, really. It's a wonderful thing, and it also shows how huge this community has grown, and how many, like a tree, how many branches it's evolved, if you like. And by that I mean there's whispering, there's sound videos, there's tapping, there's 3D binaural, there's every aspect, role plays, all sorts of things. And of course everyone has so much choice now, from different voices, different accents, sounds, role plays, and the chances of them finding something that suits them, which gives them the relaxation they need, the quietness, the tingles. You've got more chance of finding them now. Am I rambling on too much? Maybe, I don't know. But yes, it's only a quick, really, Easter whisper, just in order to keep you all updated, to say thank you so much yet again for such kindness and friendliness. It's a wonderful community to be a part of, and long may it continue. But whatever you do this weekend, I hope you enjoy it and stay safe. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.